Yo, so we just heading back home from the Cars and Coffee. We didn't really do like a serious intro, so we want to go ahead and introduce ourselves. So I'm Dominique Pelkey, Phoenix native. I'm just a diehard car fan. Watching our videos or seeing our pics, you'll notice that I'm just huge on Benz, AMG. You know, I feel like they really can't do anything wrong right now. But a big fan of all the German stuff. My favorite car up there that I seen was probably, I'm not gonna lie, it was probably that old Ferrari race car.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
just the fact that you knew that car is just worth so much money, and he parked it out there and let people walk around it and take pics, and that was definitely a lot of love. But what was you feeling out there?
Me being the endurance racing guy, I'm a big fan of that kind of shit. So I gotta give it to the Ferrari, and it is bothering me because I believe that's the P3 330 or something like that. But I don't know the specs. When I don't know the specs on something like that, it pisses me off. Cause I'm gonna be thinking about this shit, and then I'm gonna get on my phone and be like, "Stupid, you've driven that car a million times." But anyway, my name is David Johnson. Obviously, we're car guys. And I got started with like Hot Wheels, asking my pops different stuff, and meeting my Uncle Don, and that's kind of where I got my addiction for speed. And then I got the game, Forza, Gran Turismo, all that stuff, and now that's like my biggest hobby. I got the sim racing chair. I'm planning on upgrading my wheels soon, but that's me in a nutshell, man. I like cars. I was born in California, but I've been here since I was 6 months old, so I'm raised here. We were just driving, and I'm like, we started talking about the GS, and I'm like, man, we should be posting this. So
Yeah,
I guess it's like Apex Extras, but what I'm planning on doing is I'm definitely doing the 2J swap now. I want the bigger displacement, and I want to do the sequential to start out. But what I'm planning on doing, Drift Motion sponsor me if you want to help me get going. They have an upgrade where you send them the stock turbos, they bore it out, and put a new compressor wheel in there, well, 2 compressor wheels, and that's supposed to improve reliability. I still haven't done the research on how, but I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do an intercooler just to protect my investment. Then after that, I want to do the 5-speed manual swap. Then I'm gonna really only focus on how this car looks. I want to get it to look clean. I want to be able to go take it to shows, pop the hood, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Show people my progress. Later on, we got some big stuff planned for this car. I don't want to give away exactly what I'm doing, obviously, but just stay tuned, and you'll see it's gonna be some cool stuff, man. Just know. What you planning on doing for your next project car, Dom? Or what are you cooking up? Are you gonna keep it a secret?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep the cooking up a little bit. I should unveil it here in a few weeks. Nothing, really too fast or sporty, but it's definitely gonna be something clean, show worthy. Also plotting on, I don't know, man. I want a coupe, something. I might do it like a CL or maybe like a CLK. Definitely V8. I want to do
CLK GTR.
that'd be nasty. But it's funny, we were just talking about, I mean, we don't have the coldest cars yet. We working on them, but being up there at that show, man, it just showed me how, even Hellcats and Demons and stuff like that, even the ZL1 to an extent, they just kind of seemed regular next to some of the stuff we've seen. You had the Ford GT, the old one and the new one. I should say the early 2000s and the new one. You had a bunch of Viper ACRs. You had the AMG GTs. What else out there we see? We seen a bunch of clean Lotuses.
911s, a lot of Lotus.
Yeah, that 911. What was it? That 930.
Yeah, there was a 930. It wasn't a slant nose, but it was just a 930 turbo.
Man.
I believe that's a 4-speed, but I know it's a single turbo. All the newer stuff is twin. But man, I can't wait to get me an old school. I don't know what side. Like, part of me wants to do German old school, even if it's like a turbo. Well, first off, Porsche does no wrong to me. The way he feels about AMG, that's how I feel about Porsche. Dom loves Porsche too. We love the German stuff.
Yeah.
But a 911 to me is like, that's your bread and butter. You not. It's gonna be real hard to find something that can accelerate with it.
Not to mention, them is some really reliable cars.
They work, and that's the most important thing, man. Like, it's cool to have something, but you want to be able to just take your shit and not have to worry about nothing, man. So for me, like, I don't even need a Turbo S. Like, when I get on, like, I'm realizing, like Dom was saying, some of these cars, they're cool cars, but you want to do something to make it stand out. So I'm cool with having the S, tinting the windows, and then doing some shit to make that shit pop.
Got you.
But watch and see what we do with this GS. This is my big project right now. After that, you know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you might catch me in the old school soon. I'm also looking to maybe do that too, like a Monty or a Regal.
What years?
I definitely want to, I want the G body. I don't know, man. You know, we love cars so much, you never really know what we're gonna get into. It's kind of like, it's a toss up. One day you want something, you see it, you might not have all the bread at that time. The next week you looking for something and you see something totally different, catches your eye, and I think that's just the beauty of the car game. Yeah, I don't know. Something cold is gonna come out soon. I'll keep y'all in tune with that, and I definitely wanted to start trying to make most of these cars in coffees. Like I said, this was the first one I went to, and it was a very big turnout. At least to me, I never been there.
It was a pretty good showing. In the winter, it's better because it's cooler, obviously.
For sure, I'm all red, burn and stuff.
With the exotics, you know what I'm saying? People don't want to have to worry about that extra element, and with the heat here, you gotta worry about that kind of stuff here, just because, you know what I'm saying? If you putting so much into a car, or a car costs so much, depending on what it is, it's like a risk every time you drive it. On top of mechanical wise, shit can overheat. But anyway, another car I did like though, and we didn't really look at it too much. That RX-7 was clean, and you could see he had the heat wrapping on it. I'm wondering what he done with, if he switched out the turbo, or if that was just factory. You know what I'm saying? But there were also a lot of R32s out there, probably 5 or 6 of them.
Some R35s. Yeah. There was man. I think it just kind of goes to show the direction GM went with the Corvette. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest GM fan, but I think the direction they went with the Corvette, they just really killed it. Because I mean, how many Corvettes we see up there? At least 15, probably. That's a gift and a curse about the Corvette to me, because I actually started to like the Viper more. Yeah. Simply because as No Fly Zone, and he went to me with this one. No Fly Zone is it's a half-mile rolling start top speed run. As far as I know, there aren't really any classes or anything like that. But it's like all unlimited. I
just run what you run. Like, you see turbo boosters there. The craziest car I've seen there was a Gallardo twin turbo true 6-speed.
Sheesh.
I don't remember how much power it had, but I got pictures of it. I gotta get more videos. Let them know a little bit about what like car games and stuff you play, cause I'm real big on the sim racing. Right now I have a T150 Thrustmaster, but I'm about to upgrade. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do, but I'm about to upgrade for sure. I just don't. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna upgrade to yet, but a lot of Gran Turismo, a lot of Forza. Those are the two games I played a lot. And when I was in college, I had a friend of mine. We used to do the Nürburgring.
Mm-hmm.
Only one or two lap races, but they were so crazy and close. And this is with the controller back in the day on a little TV. Now, you know what I'm saying? They got VR, you got your steering wheel and the pedal, the load cell. So when you press, it's not a positioning on the brake, it's how much pressure you apply to get the car to brake. And
Gotcha.
I've just gotten so much more into the racing stuff. I've always liked the racing stuff because, for the most part, you have completely different cars competing in the same window of rules.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? At that point, different cars have their different advantages at different moments. Like the Porsche is good out of the corners. When it rains, 911s, they get off, man. And like that stuff matters. It's also a 6-cylinder, so it's good on fuel.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it just outright doesn't have the power of that. You know what I'm saying? The GT has, the Corvette has. All that stuff matters. So for me, this is why I want to get more into the sim racing. I'm planning on switching to PC eventually, but yeah, that's another part of my hobbies. Me and Dom, we're gonna go kart racing soon.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him this work again.
No, he's not.
We'll see what happens.
You can't see me on there.
Give him this work.
This, go-karting ain't a simulation. This is real life. But
the sim is practice. If it wasn't practice, you got teams winning $100 million. They got simulators. So for me, it's a huge advantage. One time Dom was like, "Hey, let me follow your racing line." He following me and shit. So
I feel like Allen Iverson, man. You talking about practice,
man?
Yeah, but yeah, I kind of, on the side, I'm a decent mechanic, so I do a lot of, working on cars. Definitely work on my own all the time. Help my friend do some work on the weekends. Hard cars just kind of are around us all the time. We always focused on doing something with them, and it's just really our passion. So we just decided to build Apex Vision TV. Kind of show you guys what we got going on, as well as the shows we go to, and just want to have a more down-to-earth channel, something fun and something for the everyday man. Because obviously our goal is just to make it big or make a lot of money, or bodies, exotic cars, things like that. But it's all a journey to get there, and I think that that's what the average man is living on right now. So let's just all take the journey together and have fun while doing it. So hopefully here soon we're gonna have a lot more content. If you guys have ideas, don't feel free to comment. Hopefully soon we'll be running some contests.
Yeah, I got some games that I don't like that I know people play. So what I think I'm gonna do is Gran Turismo Sport. I know a lot of people play it, and me personally, I don't like it because, one, it got delayed, and two, to be a sim racer, to me, you need dynamic weather, you need a certain amount of cars, and GT Sport, it has these fake cars, these fake tracks, it doesn't rain. All that stuff matters to me, so that's why I like the more realistic stuff. I'm looking forward to a Assetto Corsa competition. It's GT3 spec only, but I'm looking forward to that because it rains, and then because it's one spec, that's all that's going to be in the game, so it's going to be detailed, and I'm looking forward to that. But I need to get a PC first. We'll see what happens. But we're going to have to stop the video here because we're coming up on that 15-minute mark. Glad you got to know a little bit more about us. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, like, comment. It all helps. We appreciate it. And tuning out.